Holy crap. Resolution. There we go. We're gonna turn that down a bit, bro, Chacho. Controls. I don't know what the controls are. It's in the forest. Oh, good God. That don't sound fun at all. Oh, look at Bobby. I'ma pick your nose. You guys some boygies. I'm mining gold right now. Turn around so I can start digging in your butt, twin. Oh. Aloha. Okay. So. Okay. Sounds very basic. Yeah, let's just start the game. Select the type of atomic adventure. Tutorial. Yeah, no, we're going for Apocolypse. What? Select character. Dolores. Select difficulty. We're just gonna do Fat Man. We're gonna go with Ted. Huh? The forest? This is scary. Gas mask. Bad smell, toxic fog, just put on a gas mask and keep enjoying life. W. What? Okay. Soup! Soup! Water! Soup! What? 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 Okay, I got soup. I got water. Okay. Okay. Sun. Okay. I gotta grab my wife. Wife! Water. More water. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. I can't make it. I can't make it. Let me in. Ah! Oh, it's so Jover. Okay, I got waters and soups and stuff. Medkit. Totally. Totally. Yeah. Make sure y'all share the live if y'all are watching. Appreciate it. Day 1. Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. Okay. We ain't making it through nothing. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. Our shelters are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already did. Huh? I did not have lunch with Zeus. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Okay. What's left? Okay. So, like... Oh. Okay. Not gonna lie, Kids go first. Not even going cap. I think that's a W move. You maniacs, you blew it up. Aw, damn you. Oh, okay. That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. Those were good times, even if they just wasted a perfectly good barbecue. Bro, how could you waste a perfectly good barbecue? Okay. Okay. Ugh. Why the soup look like that? Yo, we're gonna play some funky tunes with that harmonica, right? Day 2. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Ted is fine. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Everything seems okay with Doris. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. What's wrong with Timmy? Alright. This is Mary Jane? Golly. We need to cut them bangs. Okay. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada? Ada? She lives in the country, so there is a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about the nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad. Oh my gosh, why do I have this achy headache? Oh my gosh, it's like someone stabbing me in the eye. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into the book a while ago after a giant coffee spill into some... What? Alright, none of us was eating today. None of us are eating. Okay. Day 3. It's been more than 60 seconds. The game isn't finished. Bro, Chacho, what you mean by that? Of course this game's not gonna finish in 60 seconds. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Ted should drink something soon. Water is all Dolores wants. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. What is wrong with Timmy here? Every time there's something wrong. Okay, so Dolores wants water. Or DeLorean? What? And then I think we should all eat at least. Or no. She's good. Timmy... Wait, no. They said Timmy should eat something. Or drink something. Mary Jane, I'm sorry. You ain't gonna be able to eat. Or drink. Mary Jane used to be cheerful, but lately she's feeling a bit down. She clearly misses her music lessons. She keeps humming her favorite musical pieces, intimidating the sound of tuba. She says she would die for a chance to play again, which may very well happen if we let her out of the shelter. If this would help to bring a smile to her weary face, maybe we should consider letting her out for a short walk around the house above. Yo! Thank you for the follow. Hello, Imran. What's good, Buster? Should we let her out? No? Chat, what if I want to let her out? What if I want to let her out? Yo! Let her out. Bet. We're going for a walk, Mary Jane. Oh, watch. She's gonna come back with like with 3 arms. Oh gosh, what did I do to Mary Jane? Mary Jane got very excited when we agreed to let her look for her tuba. She said she can't find the. She said if she can't find the instrument, she'll settle for anything else she can find, like some sheet music. We sure hope the tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static or even the sweet sound of silence. Oh my Jesus! I did let her out, okay? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Dolores, is that how you say it? Is no longer thirsty. Like a good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Okay. So... hold up, I gotta read that again. Okay, yeah. Wait. Ted? Dehydrated. Okay. There it goes again. Noise, weird noises all the time. They're coming from the pipes. Walls? Is this something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax, otherwise we might get paranoid. Son, are we schizophrenic? What's wrong with us? Oh! Okay, she's back and she's not a mutant. Thank God. Did we draw like a little caveman? What? Okay. Day 5. Boredom can really get to you in the shelter. It can lead you to dark places. Trust us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Timmy over here... Damn it, Timmy. The lights are on, but nobody's home. You know what? No one's getting anything. We gotta ration this stuff out. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Ted is happy to risk his life in the wastes. We can send Dolores for the expedition. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge. Timmy is in good health and full of optimism. We should start preparing an expedition for tomorrow. Okay, I think we should make this a father-son bonding time. Timmy and Ted. This dreadful silence is becoming boring and is, whoa, and like every happy model family, we don't have that many things to talk about. Is there anything we can do about that? Anything at all? Okay. Oh, son, we're looking like some zombies here. Oh, Jesus. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. Ted is really tired. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Mary Jane is really tired. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Dolores is really tired. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Timmy is really tired. Okay, so Ted is just tired. Mary Jane needs water. Dolores, don't know how you say her name. Needs water. Timmy, he also needs water. Okay. And then we're just gonna give everybody soups. Except for... Okay, yeah, no one is going outside. Something missing, let's see. Fan hum. Check. Strange noises in our pipes. Check hellish. Check. Hellish yells outside. Check. Oh, Dolores hasn't spoken for a while now. That's it. And it's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Yes, let's talk to her. You need to chillax. Stop getting black eyes, Logan. Are we doing good? We're surviving. We're making it. Make sure y'all share the live and tap that screen, y'all. Appreciate it. Talking to Dolores helped resolve some of her issues and doubts. She feels better now. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Ted is really thirsty. Okay. So Ted needs food and water. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. Okay. So let's just give my boy some water. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they are bigger every time we see them. It can't go on like this. It's time we wage war on these spiders. Oh, we have none of these items. Day 8? Oh, dude, one of us is cooked. Dude, I know one of us needs a shower. We decided we could get rid of the spiders with our bare hands and feet and whatever other body part we could use for the lethal anti-spider attacks. I'm gonna leave it at that. Unfortunately, we've underestimated their chances. They're really fast. All we achieve is getting tired. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. Ted is still mighty tired and needs some more time to recover his strength. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Okay. Dolores needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days of rest. Is this a cranky wife? Time to ration supplies. What's left? Who needed what? So none of us can go outside. Alright, I think we're all just gonna be dehydrated and thirsty. Dude, Timmy, you are struggling here. And Bill, Ted, whatever your name is. Ted is still mighty tired. Ted, thank you. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Timmy needs to sleep a little longer. How about get Timmy something to drink? He looks... Okay. So, everyone getting drinks. We can keep sitting on our backsides where in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from the radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a... Huh? A lovely neighborhood. We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not ruining part. What? Of course, however, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. What? What am I playing? This is called 60 Seconds. Dude, I should have grabbed a radio. I survived 10 days! Austin Orth, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Can I give someone the blicky? If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a little more sane. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Mary Jane is still tired and let's give her some time to recover. Okay, Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay, so Mary Jane's good. She can't get in it. Okay. So everyone else is good. Ted is just big back. All right. Oh, dude, we're so cooked. We have no food. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest. That's what he needs. Ted isn't hungry anymore. Sleepy all the time. She has no energy. Dolores. Sleep it off. Okay, yep. We're good. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be a public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone answer it? Yes. Let's go send our boy up there. Ted is a W dad. Thirsty. Tired and thirsty. Tired, thirsty, and hungry. How do I let these people go to sleep? Was I supposed to steal a bed? I don't know. I don't know. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from the nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on the other side. We hope they will get back to us. Okay, sorry. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Okay. Dolores needs okay. Dog. Oh, dog. We're cooked. We're cooked. What do I do in this situation? We're on day 13. Dolores, you good? Oh, chat. It's so Jovifer. Avoid problems is always the best solution, so we were truly surprised when Dolores went completely crazy. Ah! When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is no longer, okay. Ted looks like he got one foot in the grave, and he needs a drink right now. Well, we ain't got no more water. Oh my gosh. No, you're good, Levi. You're good. Yeah, we're just cooked here. We have nothing. Oh. Okay. Day 14. Ted looks like he got one foot in the grave right now. Dog. We just gotta just go through the days. Ted's cooked. Ted's the first one to pair. Ted! Oh my gosh! And that's just from dehydration? Oh, good lordy. Oh gosh. They say ignorance is a bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Dolores is clearly giving into the madness. We wish we could stop it. Dolores has to drink something. Too many days without water took the toll. Ted died of dehydration. This is what happens when you're dehydrated? Huh? No! This is what happens when you're dehydrated. Let the kids die? That seems like the... Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink... Yeah, everyone gonna die. Everyone gonna die. Someone very serious putting on the hatch. Okay, someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. We are scared to open it, but it might be some good news, right? We could gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbor Ned. We're pretty sure that if there was any reason why our own town got bombed, he could be the reason. Shall we open it? Dude, why is every horrible neighbor named Ned? No! Mary Jane is the daughter. Yeah, let's open it. What's gonna happen? They're gonna waste us? Okay. Yo, Mary Jane is feeling it. Oh, gosh. Turned out it was a nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive the next couple days. Opening the hatch was a bit risky, but it seems it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. Dolores is very unpredictable. Sometimes we're a bit afraid of her. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Mary Jane keeps fading. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Mary Jane is caught something nasty. Timmy is in terrible shape. You need to give him water now. Oh yeah, chat. Everyone's cooked. Everyone in their mama house is just cooked right now. Everyone's gonna die. Dude. What is that? What is that drawing right here? Okay, someone's knocking. If there was one thing we need to do is use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted into our area. It's either that or strolling around outside and picked out one. Okay, man. Okay. Hi. What? What are you talking about, Levi? Dolores is unpredictable. Okay, Dolores would really love to eat something. Timmy is in terrible shape. You need to give him some water now. Okay, we're gonna give everybody some soups. Everybody some soups. I don't have any of these items. I did not finish Hogwarts. Oh my gosh! Yeah, no, it's over. No, I didn't finish Hogwarts. I'm just playing this, just because it was recommended. In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time, if she ever comes back. When Mary Jane found out she is not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouted over her shoulder that we'll regret this and that she's getting her water one way or the other. We are seriously terrified right now. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided that happening. Dolores died of dehydration last night. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. Okay. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. We held out for 18 days. What? Okay, 18 days is not bad. 18 days first try is not bad at all. All right, we're going to run that back. Excuse me. New game. We're going to run the Fat Man. Radio, keep up with the world even after it ends. Okay. So... Okay, I can't grab nothing. Alright, Timmy, you first. The wife. Okay, W. Okay. W. Oh my gosh! Okay, gas mask. I grabbed the radio! Woo! Is this Peter Griffin Simulator? No. Yeah, no Hogwarts today. No! Dirt Tracks, you're not getting it. You're not getting it today. This game is called 60 Seconds, by the way, everybody. You have 60 seconds to collect as much as you possibly can. Not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We set. We're set. Day 1. All of us made it to the shelter just in time before the blast. It was a close one. As long as we're together, we can make it work down here. Remember hearing the canned soups was healthy for you. We can remember... Okay. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. Best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one. Kiko! What's happy? But there sure is we got a good amount of supplies, I would say. I think we're good for the first day. Okay, yeah. Talking about barbecue. Your B-Day's coming up? Yes, I did finish Red Dead Redemption 2. Even the epilogue. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality. Ahead of us, there is nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. Mary Jane seems to be fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Everything seems to work with Dolores. No news or good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Okay, yeah, dude. Timmy is definitely... Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, gosh. Dirt Tracks, what? Schedule an expedition for tomorrow? Yes. If there is one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards. What? It would be so reassuring to hear one of these stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him. Just memories. Wow. That's so sad. Okay. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. There is water. Where is water when Ted needs it? Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. Dolores will not last long without water. Timmy's. Okay. So all of us are getting water. Oh, sure. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most person. Okay. Ted's going outside. I can't use multiple hands? You're kidding me? Super senior shut up, loser. Alright, we're taking the gas mask. Day 4. I can't go up? Ted left to the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Okay. Are they hungry? No, she's fine. She's fine. He's fine. Okay. Yeah, y'all get nothing. Oh dear, we just remembered we plan on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we are going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. Where are we at? Where are we even at? Where are we located at? Day 5. Oh, bro, Chacho not back. Maybe moving away won't be too bad. We can probably make new friends, meet new people, provided anyone's still alive, that is. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Dolores is quite calm and given the situation. Despite the dire circumstances, all of the troubles we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Wow. Time to ration? We are not. Okay. Don't look under your bed. Little do you know, I sleep on the floor. Oh, my bad. Continue. You hear that? No, because no one is talking. Not a word in hours. None at all. We can just stare and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. Just turn on the radio. Day 6. Okay. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now he should get him some water. Okay, all y'all getting water, I guess. Alright, I'm guessing Ted is just dead. You're behind the door. Open up, wizard boy. No. What if I don't wanna? It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Cozy is not the word I would probably use. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay. Okay. Feed. There it goes again. Noise. Weird noise all the time. Are they coming from the pipes, walls, or something behind the door? Say we sit down and relax, otherwise we might get paranoid. We got checkers. Let's play checkers. Let's not think about the restaurant. Let's just play the game. Dude, we are some messy folks. I want to get that freaking... I want to get that fly. Having some fun made us forget about what was it again? Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. Dude, we're good. We could have worn that huge... We could have sworn that huge puddle of water wasn't there earlier, and there goes another one. Oh, damn it. We're getting flooded. Let's grab some of our supplies before we start floating. Yes, I did get Whataburger. Okay, we're gonna grab the radio. What? What are you talking? Oh, why is it so wet in here? Oh, why is the air so moldy? The radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage it done was enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing these mess will take us days. And what's that smell? Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Dolores can remain this thirsty for long. Dolores can't remain thirsty for this. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Okay. A group of doctors knock on our door today, requesting some supplies that should be helpful in refilling their first aid kit. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? Chat. Should we help them? If you didn't get the sweet and spicy bacon burger, then your order was wrong. Chat, you know what's funny is that I did actually order the sweet and spicy bacon burger. We need to help them? This fantasy dog blue 34. Really? Dude, yes. What? Actually, nah. We're not gonna go to the water bottle. We need supplies, y'all. Okay. Dolores! Where's your husband? Timmy! Or Ted! I don't know. Timmy. Okay. We don't think they were real doctors, but just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly before they got started charging us for a home visit. Mary Jane is no longer there. Okay, yeah. We're good, bro Chacho. Yeah, nah, dude. It's best to assume bro Chacho here is cooked and dead. Okay, yeah, we're gonna turn on the radio. Why do I need to watch that? What? Oh! Bro Chacho back! He has a map and, like, some other things. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on surface now. Ted safely returned from his voyage to the surface. The nuke did most of the destructive work, but gasoline reserves under the nearby gas station blew up as well. All that was left from the place was a crippled cashier booth and remains of several cars. Someone might have thought 60 seconds was enough for a gas refill and a quick getaway. They thought wrong. There is an abandoned truck in line for the gas pump. We immediately recognized the logo of a well-known company on its side. Yup, the canned soup company. Oh, we got one canned soup. What? I'm so confused. One of the cars had a map inside of it. After pursuing the chart, we noticed the label which reads Time Machine hidden here. A big red X marks the spot. We stumbled upon a half-eaten sandwich in a cashier booth and some bug spray. A deck of cards that was lying just outside the booth. After picking them up and counting them out, the only thing was missing were three sixes playable enough. Okay, good. We don't need the sixes. This last expedition got us thinking maybe we should just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burned out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle on our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Ted is hungry. Ted is really tired. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy is very hungry. Today is relative calm for Dolores. Okay. So Mary Jane can eat. Well, yeah, everyone needs water. Scheduled expedition. Yeah, we're sending Timmy. Timmy's been sitting there staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe we should go have a good little chat with him. Yes. Let's have a chat about how we're going to send him out into the wasteland with giant crickets, cockroaches. Give me a blanket or I'm stealing your socks. Go ahead, steal my socks. Jack the Booger. How could you betray me like this? Day 12. Yo, we actually making it very far. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted has rested. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Okay. Okay. We're gonna send Timmy with... What should we send Timmy with? We're gonna send him with a hatchet. Yo, Hashir, what's good, Buster? We're gonna send him with a hatchet. Timmy will be fine. Timmy went out into a wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Equipment, the hatchet. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Dolores is no longer hungry. Mary Jane feels safe. We wouldn't... Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Okay, this is a big coffin. I'm not even gonna lie. Ted, you big back. Have some more soup. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems like this will become a necessity in the new world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later, and plan a trip outside before we can make a third step beyond the shelter doors. A unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. Yeah, if something is... Okay, I would just say this right now. If a unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness, son, better grab the strap. Grab the blicky, okay? And just unload a full clip. The fullest of clips. No need no flashlight, no bug spray, just... Do. A quick shot with the rifle was more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Ted isn't hungry anymore. Ted, you big back, ate freaking 90 cans of soup. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Dolores has to drink something. Okay, so yeah, all three y'all need a drink. As long as we have food, water... Timmy had comics about the... Okay. Let's listen to the military. Day 15. We don't even have a phone. We knew it. The government has not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't give an exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay, so Mary Jane is only hungry. We had thought We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a photo booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems to ring right now. We should send someone to answer it. Yeah, listen, Mary Jane. Yeah, Mary Jane, you go answer it. Oh, it's knocking. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller introducing themselves. Okay, yeah. Mary Jane is not hungry. Dolores would really love to eat something. There isn't much. Open in the name of freedom came shouted from the outside door. We weren't sure who claimed to be presenting freedom, but we could hear it from the group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces himself like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? No. What? Timmy! Timmy, are you good? We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was wise. It was the wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our expedition went directly to visit the primary school. Not for education, of course. Oh no, we were desperate for supplies, and the school was our best chance of getting them. Biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died since no one fed them, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There is enough for a few bottles. Oh, +2 W. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. The window shop nearby parking lot for a vehicle wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we could not. Wait. We found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Okay. Holy crap. Where is water when Ted needs it? We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Dolores is no longer hungry. There's... Okay. Everyone get one. Everyone get one. Yeah, we should prepare for There's nothing annoying than the silence, and it's still we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. If there is anything we can do to the radio, make it work again. Are you sure staring at it won't help? Yes, staring at it will help. I did that with my PS2 as a kid. I just act like I wouldn't care, and that thing would boot up instantly. Well, we did what we could, but there still can't hear anything. Damn it. Timmy should eat something. Timmy still hasn't rested. Timmy was cured. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay, yeah. Timmy, you're the only one that's thirsty. Muchacho. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna give Brochacho the mask again. Yo, we made it past day 18. We're in day 19 now. Holy crap. Ted, after the surface, we hope we will get back soon. Equipment. Okay. Timmy should eat something. Keeps falling asleep in his chair. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened. Mary Jane today. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Okay. So, Timmy needs to eat something apparently. Okay. Hear that? Oliver, thank you for the follow. Hear that? It sounds like we heard an animal are stampeding just over our heads across what used to be our beautiful lawn. There are not getting away with that. It might be perfect opportunity to get some fresh food. Should we go hunting? Who should go outside? Who should we send? Dolores, Mary Jane, or Timmy? Who should we send? Timmy? Alright, Timmy. Go to the front lines. Too bad we never practiced sharpshoot. We fumbled the bag. I don't know anything about this game either. It was recommended to me. I read my comments today on one of my posts, and someone commented saying I should play 60 seconds. So, yeah, here we are. Too bad we never practiced sharpshooting. Timmy, you freaking suck. You suck! Every shot we fired in the direction of those animals that looked like two-headed cows was a Timmy, how do you miss a two-headed cow? That is double XP! Let's hope we'll get on target next time. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy, you deserve a star. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. It needs a few days rest. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Dolores can't remain thirsty for longer. Okay, yeah. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could just get out and leave, walk to the surface like we used to, smell the fumes of... smell the fumes and pollution. Ah! Oh, the sweet smell of gasoline. Oh, I love it. I love huffing gas. I love it. It feels so good. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's the scent of freedom we miss. Oh, yes. I love smelling 87 gasoline. $21. Ugh. Okay, we can take care of ourselves. Timmy should eat something. Timmy, it's your damn fault we didn't have steaks today. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair and he needs to rest for a few days. Bro, go sleep in the corner. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now he should get some water. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay, Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay. Timmy, I guess, you little asshole. Okay. Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks from the retirement home. It shouldn't be too hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyways, and we need them more, right? Yes, let's go mug some old people. What? Mugging old people is the best freaking hobby. It's a good father-son bonding what the hell? Why is Wilson on the wall? We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. It had to be done. We don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps? +4. Wow. Awesome. Timmy still hasn't rested. Timmy is no longer hungry. Timmy, what is up? Yo, Timmy, we need to put you on a roller rink, dude. You look like a groovy 70s rollerblader. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. If there's anything to report about Dolores, is there... This... Wait, whoa. My dyslexia is killing me right now. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Timmy is blind. Gosh, I hate having a mustache sometimes. Dude, Timmy, bro. Let's comb that back. We have an axe right here, dude. You can just kind of like lift it above your eyes and just chop like that. Okay, is anyone thirsty? Alright, yeah, no, everyone's Gucci. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. Just for 1 can of soup, we can get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gave us an angry glance every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make the deal? We don't have no more cans. Did Timmy eat Dad? No. I hope not. No, I sent the dad on an expedition. Day 23. Oh, wow, Mary Jane. Holy Jesus. Can we get that damn fly? Hungry, thirsty. Okay. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Mary Jane's diet could be okay. Yeah, okay. So Mary Jane needs a little bit of soup and some water. As we were looking through the map, we came across a few markings that were not original. Someone has added the pointed at the locations near us. What should we find there? We don't know. Maybe it's worth sending someone to go check it out. Timmy, we're sending you out, soldier. Hey, bro, Chacho. That's Morse code, huh? Those map directions were a cruel joke or just a child's playful imagination. We found nothing, only wasted our afternoon running around. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking very well. Timmy is very hungry. Okay. So. Ooh, damn. Alright, so we got no more soup. The army is on the radio again. They said they've been scouting the neighborhood and they need to find a clear signs of survivors that are still alive. We were asked to leave a few cards at the nearest bus stop to mark how many people occupied our shelter. We should get going if we want to make it before nightfall. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Of course. Of course. Okay. Timmy, dog. We've only been here for 21 days, dude. Why are your socks so fouled up? Yo, they should have installed a shower in this. The cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint our location. That shouldn't take long, we hope. Dolores has been putting on a brave face, but she must be starving. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Pretty fatigued. It's impressive how well Mary Jane has handled this situation. She looks fine today. Okay. Damn it. I can't get Dolores no food. Ah, chat, what's gonna happen? During the night, we heard something suspicious sounding coming from behind our door. When we peeked out of in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase with no address name on it. We're pretty sure it meant for us. Should we open it? Yes. Where's the dad? On an expedition, hopefully. Should we check it? Why? Yes, we're gonna check it. Day 26? Holy crap. Bro, Chacho is back! Oh, and he fucked up the mask. We got soup! And a huge jug of water. Holy cow. Worn out gas mask. It was full of money and jewelry. We obviously got rid of the worthless junk, but kept the suitcase. money and jewelry. It's rather classy, and we're sure we'll find use for it. Bro, what? Y'all threw away the Benjamins and the jewelry? And kept the case? Bro, Chacho. When the radiation is gone, y'all are just Ted, who was safely returned from his voyage to the surface. One of our neighbors had a boat of his own. The old timer wasn't happy to let anyone use it and just kept it in his yard. It's still there, but the neighbor isn't. We finally got a chance to get to look inside. We found a new soup can in the yacht cargo hold. It seems rich people like soup too. Soup is great. We love soup. Soup. Another soup would have been great. Since the ocean is pretty salty and keeping a supply of drinkable water on board is pretty reasonable precaution to take. Now it's reasonable for us to take it all with us. Damn it, our gas mask is damaged during the expedition. Ah, dude, we can fix that. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Y'all, dude, literally, y'all need to just crouch and just like every other video game. Dolores has really loved to eat something. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted's really tired. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Timmy is good, at least for he was 5 minutes ago. Okay. Where are you? Hungry and tired, thirsty, fatigued. I can't do nothing about it. You bet it was Timmy? Lay. Okay. So who's hungry? You're hungry, you're hungry, you're thirsty. You're thirsty. You're hungry, you're hungry. In the state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. For real. For real. Our last expedition brought us news of a vehicle sparked just down the street. For sure it looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're mostly certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone to go check it out. Who should we send? Should we send Timmy, since he fumbled the bag with the freaking cow? With the double-headed cow? How do you miss a double-headed cow? Chat, let me know your hunting experience. Has anyone ever missed a double-headed cow? I didn't. I never have. You don't trust Timmy? Not gonna lie, probably with that fro he got going on, he might just miss everything. Should we send Ted? Dolores? Or Mary Jane? We should send the dad again? God, dude. Hey, bro. Yo, the dad's having it rough. Dolores over here looking pretty chill. Thirsty. Hungry, tired, thirsty, fatigued. Thirsty, okay. A shocking discovery. It was a rusty tank. How do you mistake a car for a tank? It was a little crispy around the edges, but it was also missing a wheel and some other crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Couldn't be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us. Ted's stomach is rumbling, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Who needs what? You're thirsty. You're hungry and thirsty. You're just thirsty. Okay. Thirsty. Thirsty, hungry, and thirsty. Okay. We need to make a choice today, expedition. Oh, the dad can't go. So we're sending Timmy. Dude, that dad be... The dad was going through it, y'all. The dad was going through it. Yeah, that is pretty bonkers. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can send up... No, I don't trust Timmy with any of that. Okay, we're sending the mom. We're gonna send her with the blicky. And we're gonna send her with some water. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna send her with the blicky. The axe. Alright, a blicky, the axe. Okay, I keep skipping it. Okay, the blicky, water, and the axe. Y'all, we're at day 28. That's actually crazy. It's crazy. Alright. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she make it back safe and sound. I think she should. She should be. With a blicky and some water and some axe, bro. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted has to rest. Mary Jane. Y'all, we... Yeah, no, we let the kids. Actually, no. Ted... Dang it! Who gets food? Mary Jane... Oh, wait, no. Ted's just thirsty. Ted's just thirsty. None. Well, we also made the assumption Timmy would hit the cat. Yeah, true that. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing I hate cockroaches, okay? Look, listen. I'll man up. Look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hate cockroaches. I hate them. Dude, what? Oh, my Lord. Y'all. But I'll man up. I'll man up. I got a little hair on my chest now. I'll kill a cockroach. But if that son of a gun is flying, y'all, I'm getting a can of Febreze, a lighter, and I will make a makeshift flamethrower with that thing and eradicate the cockroach if it flies at me. Okay? That's the only way you can get rid of a cockroach. You make a homemade flamethrower. Okay? We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as big as a cat. Son, that cat better not be Garfield. If it's a fat cat and you talking about a car, oh god, oh no. I'd rather go live in the wasteland. Good news is they've probably scared off any rats in the area. Okay. A cockroach as big as a cat? Or some rats? Well, if I learned anything from watching Shrek, at least I would know how to make a good weed rat stew, okay? Damn it, you cockroaches. We could have made some meals out of that. Bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us when they get the chance. Yeah, we're definitely getting some bug spray. Just get an RPG. Okay. We dodged a bullet this time. That is, if a bullet was huge, hairy, and had 8 legs and a glowing head. Ooh. I don't like the sound of that. Hopefully we won't have to deal with them again. There isn't enough food to go around, even if Ted has nothing to eat. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Timmy was never a fan of soup, but soup is all he talks about now. He must be hungry. Brachowski, I'm sorry to tell you. You're drinking water. We felt we should do something about our interior decoration, and the feng shui was really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. Well, we're gonna figure it out in the dark. Day 30! We made it to day 30. Alright, clearly we found nothing. use the tank. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Whatever is behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it just to be sure nothing and no one comes through them. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Oh gosh. Oh, Chad, it's Jover. It's Jover. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats trapped by a professional and very cruel rat catcher. Well, we're cooked. Day 31, Dad's dead. Wow. Y'all, Shorty gonna come back and everyone gonna be croaked. We decided to ignore any problems with our vents and focus on other problems as predicted. All of us developed a nasty cough and have terrible breathing, but got better next morning. We don't know what's the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. There isn't enough food to go around even. Okay, yeah. Wait. Are you thirsty at least? Ooh. Yeah, everyone in the mama house is hungry, but I can give y'all water. When someone knocked on the door, they were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it would only be a good manner to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrella canes and something that looked like a spiked table leg. I swear, old people do actually be getting creative whenever it comes down to wanting to beat someone to death. Okay? Y'all, listen. I've seen some things. I'll say that much. I've seen some things. I've seen an old lady try to attack somebody with a chair at a campground. Yeah, we're gonna use a padlock. Jess, thank you for liking live. I appreciate you. If you guys want to share the live, it helps me grow, helps me gain an audience. And if you guys want to join the Discord is in my in the link in my profile. So you guys can stay updated on all streams that I do. I play multiple games and mostly story-based games. But alright. We didn't think that a small padlock would stop them. Jess, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. We didn't think a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but immediately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. There isn't enough food to go around. Okay, yeah. Johnny, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Buster. Appreciate you. We can spare some water. Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Mary Jane isn't looking very good. She hasn't eaten in a while. Okay, yeah, dude. The whole family cooked. Hungry and fatigued. You're hungry, thirsty, and starvation. Yo, Timmy's down for the count, dude. Timmy's the first one to go. Whoa. Very new smell attacks our noses in the little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall and revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of the smell is. Sure. There's no bricks. Day 33. Timmy's dead. How'd that boy alive? Okay. We looked into the hole fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably, and we have a feeling we'll be luckier than him. So we confiscated it and gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. W rat. Chat, the rat is named Rico. R.I.P. to Rico, everybody. We salute Rico. Rico, I salute you. R.I.P. the GOAT. A pair of strangers, probably bandits, searched the remains of our house above. We overheard them talking. One of them mentioned they captured a woman whose description matched Dolores. We don't know what they They stole my wife. They stole my wife. Mary Jane's diet could do okay. Timmy's dying. Ted looks very weak. Okay, yeah. Everybody getting soup today! Judging by the sounds of the gunfire and screaming, it seemed like a band of thugs has taken control of the area. Going out could be very risky. We're gonna send Ted. The kids have been fidgeting lately. They miss running around and playing games with each other in their rooms. Even though the shelter is way smaller than their bedrooms, there is a space in front of the table that is perfect for wild sprinting around playing tag. We should let them play. Yeah, let them get that energy out. Let the kids play. Dog, how have we made it to day 34? Yo, bro, Chacho, you're starting to grow a beard out like me. According to people that watch me, I'm like 300 billion years old. We should have seen it coming. Mary Jane and Timmy ran around too fast, and before they could stop, they crashed into each other and fell into the ground, causing our supplies to fly in every possible direction. They don't look guilty at all. They seem more cheerful. Good for them, but now someone has to clean up this mess. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. All Ted wishes is for a few drops of water. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay. Timmy, you get the last bit of food. You get some water. Pretty optimistic about expedition. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, we're sending the dad. Dude, we gave her the axe and the gun! Oh, we're cooked! What do I send this man with? What? What are you gonna do? What's the dad gonna do? Checker people to death? Oh gosh. What is it? What is he gonna play? Blackjack for his life? With missing cards? Alright, we're sending you. Oh. We're sending you some water. Play checkers with some old people, then rob them. Good thinking, Jess. Good thinking. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment, 1 water. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. We can't leave Timmy without water for long. Timmy has never had a bit of food. Okay, yeah. Dude, Timmy, we just gave you soup, muchacho. We just gave you soup. Bandits are at the door, promising the worst fate imaginable, but we don't let them in. The time is to make a stand or surrender. Y'all. Alright, y'all better be kicking, punching. Damn it! Okay. This is not the end we pictured. Captured in one of our shelters by bandits. Goodbye, cruel world. We held out for 36 days. 36 days? Is that good? $36 days? You perished. Oh, wait. Is that the dad? It is good? W. Should we try again? 36 days? Bro, I don't think I could ever top that. I don't think I could ever top that. That tank was not there. You had lasted 45 days, so how long does this game even go for? I'll probably play Hogwarts another day, dude. Dude, this is fun. This is peak gameplay right here. Not gonna lie, I'm oh my gosh, I could do that for hours. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab me a beverage right quick. Y'all don't leave. You joined for this kind of peak gameplay? 60 days? What? We got a brisk. We love brisk. It's like a clunk with a squeak. All right. Apocalypse, we're going with Ted. We're going with the fat man. All right. I hope to get my family. Okay. 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 All right. Daughter! Water! Where's the shelter? Move! Water! Wife! More water! Okay. Board game. Axe. More water. Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Soup. Radio. Oh god. It's so Jover. It is so Jover for us. No! Is that it? Is that it? You perished. I could have been Dolores. How much time did it give you? It gave me 60 seconds. Alright, we're running it back. We're running it back. Okay. 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 I wish I could start picking up stuff right now. Alright. Daughter. Okay. Got you. Okay. Move! Oh gosh. Wrong way! Ah! I'm wasting so much time. Precious time. Gas mask. Timmy. Flashlight. Okay. Wife. Okay. 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 Oh my gosh. 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 calling again! Bring me in! Bring me in! Okay. It's Gucci. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Spider-Man Gamer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay. Did we get enough? Okay. I don't think we got enough. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, no, we're good on water, bro, Chacho. Chillax. Oh, dude, chillax. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments. In close quarters, it doesn't help. We're chit-chatting and they're suddenly fighting and fighting. Help it. Okay. Damn it, I didn't get the radio. Yo, what's good? Alright, later, Oliver. Yo. What's good, Flaw? We're done fighting. Ted is fine. Okay. No, nobody get food. We're doing an expedition. Somebody finally shelter woke up. Sure enough, there's something. Someone started a fire. Okay, yep. Can I get the... Am I live tomorrow? I'm live every day, Buster. Wow, something did catch on fire. We might be able to get the radio later. I'll probably just send Ted, Tim, Bill, whatever his name is, on an expedition. That was so close. We were able to put out the fire and nothing seems to be damaged, but at least not very badly. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again, or we might just need to call the fireman. Okay, what is the fireman gonna do? What is the fireman gonna do? There are even any firemen. Okay, yeah, valid point. Ted is really thirsty. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. I don't give a shit if Timmy wants apple juice. Alright, we're sending him on an expedition. Alright, later, Oliver. Have a good one, Buster. Alright. Ted left at the surface, so he'll be back soon. Mary Jane is on the 30. Okay, yep. We're chill. We had the most curious visitor today, and one of them was making a sound of gallop horses, which using a pair of rocks hitting them against each other while his companion was repeating the ride said horse. They claimed to be very important guests to seek some magical cup. Only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to quick look at our map to determine the whereabouts. Yeah, we don't have a map. Sucks for them. Okay, we're on day 5. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screamed something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. It's impressive how well Mary Jane has handled the situation. It looks fine today. Okay. So the family's doing just fine. We're doing just fine. The problem is simple. We don't wash ourselves, we get sick. Very seriously sick. It smells really bad down here, and it doesn't seem like it'll get any better next couple of days. So we're about to do something to fix it. We're not gonna waste bug spray. Y'all. Who uses bug spray to make themselves smell better? That is a weird... I don't like the feeling of bug spray on me, y'all. What makes you think I want to smell it? I'm cooked. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It will It'll be like a camping trip. It will. Oh no, that smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stains over the parts of the pages. What? Where? Water. Contracted illness. Oh wow. Okay, so everyone in the mama house right now is ill, sick, thirsty, sick, thirsty, hungry, thirsty. Okay. Okay. Sure. Read the diary aloud. Okay. Day 7. Everyone dead. Dude, Timmy over here. Oh gosh, Timmy right there struggling. We managed to read the first sentence and then there was darkness. The pain. Lots of pain. The diary is gone. Let's never speak of this again. Mary Jane's condition isn't getting any better today. Okay, yep. Timmy is no longer thirsty or hungry. Okay, yep. Yep, whatever. Yeah, nah. We're not making it to day 36. Not this playthrough. We're so cooked. She looks like a freaking zombie. Her skin tone matches her shirt. Gambling. You've caught my attention. It's a terrible habit. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. What kind of example is that to set for kids? We need supplies. We're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob some. Whoa. Okay. Even I'm dyslexic, and I know sooner makes no sense here. We send that man away. Good riddance. Mary Jane's condition isn't getting any better. Has not eaten. Okay. Sick, hurt, hungry. Sick. Sick and hungry. Hungry. We're discussing the plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup. When we heard yells outside, we discovered that they came from a small group of rare survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised that they requested aid, and they asked us to provide any... Oh, yeah, no, we're not helping them. No, we're not helping them. Achoo! Who sneezed? I feel like it was Timmy. We couldn't tell our guests that we were not thrilled with the refusal. Their tired eyes alone looked enough to understand how much they needed those supplies. They did not beg. They simply turned around and left in an unknown direction. Maybe they will have more luck elsewhere. Okay, good luck to them. They should have planned ahead. Mary Jane is still rather sick. We blah blah blah. Okay. You're just sick. Oh, you're thirsty. You're thirsty. You're thirsty and hungry. We're pretty sure Mary Jane had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. We shall get her something a young lady trapped in a tiny shelter would enjoy. Bug spray. Ladies love bug spray. It's the new trending perfume. Alright. Kids these days are all about those spray deodorants. The anti-bug spray probably worked in some way. Mary Jane was so excited. Aren't there any drug... We could give Mary Jane. Mary Jane is not... Yeah, no. There is nothing I can do for you guys. You're hungry. You're hungry. You're just sick. I need to quit drinking the water. Le bug. From the corner of the shelter. Oh, yeah. Nope. Whatever's after us, dude, it's Jover. Is the dad back? It looks like the dad came back with nothing. As we were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit it through one of those little holes? Ted safely returned to the voyage from the surface. Our poor house was completely destroyed, and above our shelter. Yeah, it's really sad and devastating. Where will we live after we get out of this mess? Surely fate is not cruel enough to keep pushing us to Dolores' sisters in Toronto. Why would we want to go to Canada? The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were burned desks and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full of soup cans. Okay. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that match the floor tiles. Now they were nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remain scattered in the dirt. Okay. The car blew up. It's now roasted to pieces of metal junk. In some fantastical, incomprehensive way, the spare rifle and the trunk survived all that and still works. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged in the expedition. Okay. That's an L. That's a fat L. Time to ration supplies. Who is what? You're sick and hurt. You're tired and hungry. You're sick and you're sick. Okay. We're just going to give Brochacho here some le soup. So, we're going to send Timmy on an expedition. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts in the wastes. Right now, she's on a trail of a giant mutated spider. Yes, we're going to send Timmy, okay? We're pretty sure she lost her mind, and we're not going to do... And what are you going to do with that spider, lady? Put it on a leash? She promised that if we help her, she will return with favor another day. Ammunition? I don't have that. Day 12. Bro, Timmy's gonna croak out in the wasteland. I don't know why I feel like sending him. And not gonna lie, hold up. What's his name? Ted? Yeah, Ted, you about to catch some COVID from these people. I'm not even gonna cap. The armed person who giant mutated spider are in our neighborhood. We don't want that. We don't want to have anything to do with that. Do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Ted is hungry. Ted is tired from a few days. Are they okay? Yeah, no. Mary Jane. Thirsty, tired, and hungry. Okay. He's hungry. You're thirsty. You're thirsty. You're thirsty. Okay. Maybe food and water will... Timmy, you're going outside. And we're sending you with the gun. And... Okay. She's not dead yet. Timmy went to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Equipment. A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocked on our hatch, and it's not something that we anticipated yet. This is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted that they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. We're pretty poor, so maybe they could... we can make some new friends. Should we let them in? Yes, of course. Should we let them in? Maybe they're gonna give us some stuff. Watch, we're about to get robbed. About to get absolutely... The merry folk were kind. They noticed we didn't have a radio, so they offered us one. When we asked if they got where they got it from, they said the 1%. Okay. Ted is still tired from a few days of rest and is all they need. Blah, blah, blah. No, isn't quite ill. Yeah, no, we all good, bro, Chacho. Ring, ring. Who should go outside? Ted. Ooh. Dolores! Alright. We answered the phone. We could clearly see guests relieved the caller introduced. Okay. Ted's my time. Everyone has a drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores suffered from her injuries for far too long, and an infection spread, and there's nothing we could do. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. You're just tired. You're thirsty. Hungry. Okay. Backside a tiny bunker, and then started thinking we could get as far as possible radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would have ruined such a lovely neighborhood? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Yeah, she gone. She gone. And she ain't coming back. Thank you for sharing the live, Tyler. I appreciate you. We made contact. The military is out there, and they're coming for us, and what we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier said with a boring voice, was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions to keep our radio in working order. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Really sure. Have you ever wondered what happened to Uncle Brian? He should have been far from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. It could have been great to find out. He looked for the bright side of life. So, okay. Just check the book, I guess. Okay. Bro, how's Mary Jane still up and at 'em? We did. The photos we were looking for was stuck in between the pages of the Scout Handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but it's still a wonderful surprise. Ted is still tired from a few days. Okay. Ted is one for the great. Okay, so you're not no, you're just sick. You're dehydrated and hungry. Boom, boom. A group of doctors knocked on the door today requesting some supplies, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't want to know how to do that. We don't think they were real doctors just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly before they could start charging us for a home visit. They didn't care to Mary Jane. Alright, just gotta get her a drink. Little about what's going on outside. That would be a good idea to find some more, maybe discover if anyone else has made it safety with the radio could help. Alright, W. Make today 3,000. Good night. Good night, Jess. Have a good one. Oh! Bro Chacho's back. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement, and guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. We were afraid for Timmy, but it came back, and Wasteland was safe for us. We were happy to find a fire station with our own town is at least semi-operational, even after the apocalypse. It's not really shocking. Firefighters are the greatest heroes right after Marines and ice cream men. The ones with happy tunes in their vans. Ayy. Although none of their faces looks familiar, we're sure they're the real deal. They made uniform helmets, everything. They customized their headwear by drawing a lot of menacing skulls on them. How creative. Okay, yeah, dude, those are bandits. Near the garage, we found some new firefighters shooing off some giant mutated cockroaches with a fire hose. We joined in on the fun and managed to still find some bottles with water in the process. 3 water bottles. Nice. Found a mannequin. We got an axe, and we also got a freaking awesome. Okay. You're hungry and tired. Okay. Hungry. Got it. It seems awful to go outside. Maybe it's safe. Maybe we don't. Yeah, we're gonna do an expedition. We're gonna send Ted. He looked like a human, except with triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to his story about a small group of folks just like him who are having a hard time scavenging supplies because of their appearance. People shoot first and ask questions later. He offered us a deal. If we share some of our supplies with him, he will help us in our next expedition to make sure we're safe. Ooh, I don't know if we should do that. We're gonna skip out on that, actually. Okay. It took us a bit long to realize who or what we were looking at, but we managed to finally shut the door. It's good that we didn't take his handshake, or let's hope this disease is not airborne. We could have swore we heard him cough. Ugh. Mary Jane is still rather sick, no longer hungry. Timmy is very hungry. Thirsty, sick, hungry, and thirsty. Thirsty. We should probably send him with the axe. It's safer now, so we can probably go outside without the mask. Should be Gucci. Alright, poor Dolores. She's over here croaked. I'm picking your nose. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. Get something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy looks very pale. That's not good. Okay, so you are thirsty. You are hungry. Hungry, thirsty. Yo, we're almost out of food. We decided to peek outside just for a minute to see what the store around the corner is still standing. There is about to step out, and we heard a growl in the darkness, and appeared ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away in the moment we decided to do. Okay, yeah, we're getting a gun. We're getting a gun. Pa! Did we get food? A quick shot with the rifle is more than enough to scare away or bring down whatever blah blah blah. There isn't any. Sick. Okay, yeah. Oh, we can either oh wow. Okay, yeah, nah, Timmy, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're just gonna have to deal with the infected hand, brochacho. Dude. Timmy, we gotta get you a fade or something. The best medicine for any sickness or injury is to clench our teeth and ignore it. That's what our grandma used to say. Of course, she's dead now and has been for a while, ever since she got that nasty frog bite at the fine age of 25. Okay, Granny didn't believe in doctors. If we don't cure Mary's disease soon, who knows what would happen. Mary's diet could use a little food. Okay. You're hungry and you're thirsty. Someone paid a visit today. Wow, we have none of those items. We have none of those items. A knock on the door. That damn cheerfulness. The woman seemed a bit disappointed and tired to offer us schematics for some weird gun. We turned that down too, but whoa. It's not like we had any tools around it here anyway. Real as fuck. Aren't there any? Okay. We're good on water. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it is requesting that we send one representative in meeting tonight in a set location. That person must come unarmed. It's a bit worry us, but the author reassures that he or she is friendly and does not mean to hurt us. We are going to send someone to check it out. Yeah, we're going to send... Timmy is not the best representative, so I think Mary Jane should fit. Day 25. Holy guacamole, Buster. You are freaking sick. It's true. It's all true, but really, there are really others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly looking group of survivors. Wow, I can't read. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seemed to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Ted said he returned from his voyage on the surface. Local supply market. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. We got a lot of food. Okay. Hungry, tired, and sick. Sick, hungry. Hungry, hungry. Say whisper, risk about once. Should we go on an expedition? Yeah. The military transmission, they said the first step to the location remains over. The plane will be sweeping over the neighborhood this evening, and we're supposed to be put in. Okay, yeah. They use flashlights. Day 26! We did it. Everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working, and we were lucky to get it and fix it in time to hear the distant roaring of the plane's engine. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Ted is hungry. Ted is sick. Blah, blah, blah. Timmy is no longer hungry. Okay. You're hungry and thirsty. You're sick. You're thirsty. Okay. We're going to send Timmy. And we're gonna send him with the axe. You feel me? We're just gonna send him with the axe. Dolores, are you doing good? You haven't spoken in a fat minute, Dolores. Timmy went to the wasteland. We don't know. Blah blah blah. Ted is hungry. Okay. I saw you look at Trader carrying an equally scuffled bag. Let's give him the soup. Maybe he'll have some... Did he give us a cat? He gave us a cat! As soon as the door closed behind the trader, bag started violently shaking, emitting a screeching, hellish sound. Terrified, back against the walls, and the beast finally escaped. It turned out it was just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner, cleaning itself, its collar saying Sherikov is its name. So we just got a scruffy looking cat. We never thought we'd live to see the dance. Oh my gosh. gonna hit him with the scout handbook. What? I'm not gonna hit him with the freaking spray yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay. It was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. Bro, I couldn't. I can't deal with roaches. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy and Ted has recovered from his... Hey! Yo, my boy Ted shaking back. You're just thirsty. You're sick and fatigued. There is nothing more annoying than silence and all we're getting from the radio is no music, no talking, no nothing. There is anything we can do about the radio to make it work again. Yes, staring at it will work. And it's fried. The damn cat. Well, it didn't go as well, and we broke the damn thing. Technology changes so fast these days. Hard to keep up. The radios anyways. Ted still hasn't recovered. Okay. She's thirsty. We got +3 anyways. Use some extra supplies. Last time we went in supply room, we noticed damaged tank. Just check the rubber nearby. Someone to investigate. Yeah, we're gonna send Ted. We're gonna send Ted. Day 31. What did we make it to? What did we originally make it to? We went to day 36. This is 60 seconds. Oh, we got a map now. Thank you for the follow, Tommy. We can find some inside shields of tank animation. Okay. We were afraid Timmy would come back from the wasteland safe with us now. Our expedition was directly visited the primary school. Whoa, who followed? 232 Mellow. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you, bro Chacho. What? That's crazy. I didn't know people were watching on Twitch. Tomato soup cans. Heck yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, they got a gas mask. We got a gas mask now. And we also got a map. Yep. Bro, lock in. Bro, I am locked. Tesla hasn't recovered his energy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's hungry. She's just sick. He's hungry. Yeah. So, all of us are just hungry. Hungry. Awful quiet outside. Maybe it's safe. Maybe we could go outside and... I don't know until we go. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna have to send old girl. During our last expedition, we finally approached that nearby vehicle in the tank. It was a tank missing wheel and a few other outside of us. Even drive away from reinforce it. Anything we should grab for a little supply run? What should we do for a supply run? Should we do... Okay, we don't need the gas mask, I don't think, but I think we will need a flashlight. For show. For show. Alright. Dude, this cat needs to chill out and go away. Okay. Armed with a flashlight, we bravely in the darkness of almost intact basement, a few houses down the street, there were lots of cobwebs and an impressive collection of barbecue. We grabbed some grills and installed our vehicle for protection. It smelled wonderful too. Oh, the flashlight didn't make it. Shame. Okay. Bro, streaming this is actually so tough. You're one of the only 2 people to be streaming this right now on Twitch. Really? Wow. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm new to this kind of. I don't really have an audience, but if you want to join the Discord for more streams, I stream more stuff other than this, if you're interested. I love seeing people come back. He's thirsty. She's hungry. He's everything, anything and everything. Thirsty and hungry. She's thirsty, hungry, right? Thirsty. Oh, I got that switched up. Alright, the best thing we can do is send her off with a gun. Day 33. Yo, we're actually about to freaking get past day 36. Mary Jane went outside. She was okay. Equipment. Oh. Okay. He's hungry still. Golly, kid. At this point, you should have some meat on your bones. Sharkov is still a fresh addition to our little family. We should keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else. Its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it. It's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see? Yes. What? Yes. Oh, I currently have no one watching me. Awesome. I don't care. I'm having fun. Day 34. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. Holy Discord mod in the Apocolypse. How did they survive? They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently, it belonged to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharkov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy keeps falling asleep in a chair. Blah, blah, blah. Timmy is no longer hungry. Dope. Money. You're just fatigued. You're just everything. The siblings are back. Their group was growing bigger with each passing day as they pick up tired and hungry survivors and nursing them back to health. Dude, Timmy is blind. I'm not even gonna lie. Timmy blind as hell. However, so far they only have one tent, and soon they will run out of space. They only have one tent, and soon they will run out of space for everyone. Is that out? Am I dumb? I'm probably dumb. Right now, they're scouting the town, looking for a good spot to build a bigger camp, and they could use a map. Do we give them a map? Or no? I don't know what we do. Let's not give him a map. Day 35. Holy crap. We're actually making it. Alright, he's thirsty. Okay. Oh, womp womp. Dolores is dead. They might be friendly, but it's still really worth it. They only have one map, and it's way too precious to us. They will have to find their own. Timmy needs an extra blanket. He's shivering all the time. Timmy needs to rest a little bit. Water for Timmy would be nice. Timmy needs to drink something soon. Okay. He's thirsty and he's thirsty. So we got the extra water. A woman. Ooh. Typhool, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, Buster. Yes, that is indeed me throwing it back whenever you follow. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel. Okay. Provided that camels have five legs, the animal is carrying a pack of goods. Okay. She's offering nothing but water. We got plenty of that. We don't need any more. I think Timmy's dead, y'all. Timmy is almost dead. That's still funny. And we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever comes back. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, he might get worse. Timmy has rested. Timmy's only thirsty. Okay. Yeah, he's hungry. Of course he's hungry. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombing. I want cake, bro. Ooh, I'm not trying to rub it in anybody's faces, but I got some cheesecake in my refrigerator. I'm gonna eat cheesecake after stream. And guess what? You can't do nothing about... The cat's back! Dude, we need to get you a haircut, dude. Okay. Still, it's better to be safe down here than to deal up there. To our surprise, we found Sharkrov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back, but it's our good... Is it our good care it appreciates? Oh, is it our good care that it appreciates? That was not computing in my brain. Our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it can get worse. Okay, yeah, I know that. You're just fatigued. You're hungry. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know the food. Oh dear, we just remembered we planned on taking a Yeah, no, I already read that before. Already read that before. Ooh! We made it! Oh my gosh, we're almost at 40 days. Holy crap. We're locked. Let's just leave all those questions be for now. Timmy is looking very pale. It's not good. Timmy is no longer hungry. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He looked... iMoby7, thank you for the follow. Holy crap. Is this because I'm playing 60 seconds and people are finding me? Swag. Popeye, say hi. Ted is really thirsty. Okay. Thirsty? Thirsty. Thirsty? Thirsty. Chat, we're just cooking with water. A loud crash, a surprising shriek, a bit of debris falling from the ceiling. Truly, a recipe for a good start of the day. As it turns out, Shekro found a new toy, a bit of... Love the gameplay, dude. Thank you. Hope you stick around for more streams. I play a wide variety of games. A bit of innocuous wiring that was ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for? But our lights are still on, so it can be that important, right? It can't be that important. Oh my gosh, my dyslexia, dude. I have really bad dyslexia. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really bad. Okay. Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yes. What? And if you guys want to, join the Discord. If you guys want to stay updated on the streams. Wow. Okay. We gotta... Whoa, 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 whoa. We just followed the wire outside and found half burned out truck and two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounding by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Where they listen in on us in our very own shelter, their feeble excuse about roadside panic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. Okay. Wait. Roadside picnic didn't convince... Oh. I said panic. I told y'all. I have bad dyslexia. And their car had no wheels. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter. To the surface, thank God we still have the gun. 4 soups and 4 waters? Wow. A new radio and a med kit. Thank Jabibus. Okay. Okay. Who should I save, everybody? Nah, we're definitely saving Mary Jane, because Timmy here hasn't pulled his weight. Okay, and you're what? Yeah, you're just starving. He's fatigued. You're starving. We heard a commotion above, and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders venturing outside of the quiet dangerous right now. Yeah, let's not do that. Agents who were spying on us now are at the door, and they want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Tommy, what's good? Should we hear them out, chat? Yes or no? Is anybody watching? I can't see who's watching on Twitch. Yeah, 2 people are watching. Oh, no, never mind. They left. Okay. I don't think we should hear him out. That's kind of scary. Let's stay safe. Let's just stay safe in here. Day 40! Holy Jesus. Woo! Day 40. We're pretty stacked here. Poor Dolores. Poor Dolores. Day 40. Yeah, we're not falling for the top secret agent crap. They're just big phonies. We told them to go straight. Oh, wow. Okay. Never came back. Mary Jane seems sleepy at all times. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is doing well now. Water is all that Mary Jane needs right now. Mary Jane could... Okay. He's hungry. Hungry, tired, and thirsty. Okay. Sick and fatigued. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Hungry. Okay. Hungry, and... Okay, yeah. We've heard some commotion, and we're pretty sure this band of raiders venturing outside is quite dangerous right now. Yeah, let's not do that. Our ammunition is missing. There's no way it was stolen, so it has to be here somewhere. We need to find it. And no flashlight. Okay. The hell was that? It was too dark to find these tiny balloons. Technically. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She's a little bit... Okay. Okay. Thirsty, tired, thirsty, and hungry. Gotcha. Thirsty, hungry. Judging by the sound of gunfire screaming, it seems like the band of thugs has taken control of the area. Going out would be very risky. Yeah, we're skipping out on that. For an isolation fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been... Okay. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn, and we can't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor, and coincidentally, we might have found a manhole that could be used to go down and check what's going on. We have nothing. We have nothing. We don't have an axe. We don't have a flashlight. We don't have anything. Day 42. Holy crap. We're actually cooking here. Going Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially for those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us creeps even up here. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes very creative. Okay, yeah. Fatigued, tired. Okay, gotcha. Bandits around running into them would be a big mistake. Should we just send Ted out there with a blicky? While Mary Jane was rummaging through our belongings, she found a single plant seed. We have no idea what kind of seed it is, but maybe it's the start of something great. If we're lucky, it might be an apple tree or a cherry tree or something edible. We can... Sure, let's try. Let's try to plant something. Maybe it'll give us some more food. Day 43. Holy crap. We're making it. Heck yeah. Here goes nothing. Soil, seed, water. We'll see what happens in a few days, and let's just hope the seed don't take turn into something useless flower. Mary Jane seems optimistic enough. Okay. Thirsty, hungry. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going out there and risking everything. But just at a doorstep, they demand to let them in. There is no game. Okay, yeah. Definitely just locking the door. Day 44. Holy crap, we're actually cooking. We didn't think that small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave a whole break in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Those damn hungry barbarians and their hunger for my soup. We were able to defend our home this time, but what if they come back? We got the blicky. Hungry, thirsty, fatigued, thirsty. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not gonna venture out. The siblings are back. The group is growing bigger with every passing. Should we give him a map? No. We're not gonna give him a map. Day 45? Holy Jesus! Okay. They might be friendly, but is it worth it? Okay, yeah. Diseased and fatigued. Yeah, no, we're not sending anybody outside. We stumble upon a weird signal that when changing radio frequencies, we're pretty sure that's behind the layer of terrible static and screams. We could hear a voice. A voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Sure, let's listen to it, I guess. We were relieved at first when we figured out that it wasn't the Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians. What? How could you mistake Soviets for Canadians? What are you talking about, eh? Which isn't that much better. Either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. They speak English, Buster. Saying, not a word. How disappointing. Timmy is not a fan of syringes, but he needs a big one. The sooner the better. Timmy should start eating something. Water is what Mary Jane needs right now. Okay. Okay, so he just needs... Okay, he's hungry. She's thirsty. He's fatigued. Thirsty, hungry. Gotcha. I'm not risking it. Government message incoming. We were disappointed to hear that it was not an evacuation date that it was not an evacuation date plan, at least not yet. They said they need us to help find a high point near our shelter to make some noise, so we're easier to locate. We don't have a damn harmonica. Day 47. Holy shit. And when did Dolores croak? When did she go? Yo, what's going on, Flaw? What's good, Buster? We took turns peeking out of the shelter a few times per hour, screaming random words into the wasteland. We ran out of words that interest very quickly, though. Don't think anyone is coming. We clearly needed something louder than just our voices. I don't know, dude. I can scream pretty freaking loud. I'm not even gonna lie, with how much noise I do make screaming and everything every night, dude. Just streaming. I'm surprised that the cops haven't showed up to my house. Timmy is not a fan of syringes, but any blah blah blah. Okay, I think we're good. Gosh. Thirsty and thirsty. Okay. Bandits are at the door promising the worst fate imaginable, blah blah blah. If we surrender. Yay, we got the blicky. Yep, I got work at 6:15. See you later, Flaw. Have a good one, man. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Our trusty old rifle helped us fight, but now it's a piece of junk. And oh wow, Timmy's not a fan of it. Blah, blah. Judging by the sound of gunfire, screams, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're not going outside. Timmy's been sitting there just staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe it should be a good idea to have a little chat with him. Yes. Let's talk to our boy. Almost at day 50? Oh, hey! We got blueberries! Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Timmy's not even a fan of Sarita, blah, blah, blah. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Ted is hungry. Okay. Plants are usually green, so maybe it has to be where Mary Jane's plant is a bit glowy. It shines with a healthy greenish color. Maybe it seems to bear more fruit or vegetable or whatever those twisty things hanging from the plant are. Shall we collect them now? Sure. I don't see why not. Day 50. Wow. What happened to Timmy? Good call on the plant. We were able to produce 4 cans worth of food from it. The clove seems to give it an extra nutritious value. Ted isn't hunting anymore. Okay. Timmy is very sick and there's nothing we could make it better. He understood. It was probably decided he... Timmy just abandoned us? Because he was sick? Dude, what did he want me to do? We had no make it, no nothing. I'm sorry, Buster. I'm sorry. Okay. He's thirsty. She's dehydrated. We got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story. A group of people... Others deformities, blah blah blah. Yes. Let's give him some food. Day 51. Maybe if he gets rid of the bandits, we can finally go outside and get some more stuff. It feels good as some friends with a cruel, empty wasteland. A few of our supplies is a small price to pay when it comes down to the safety of our family. Ted is no longer thirsty. Ted, okay. Alright, yep, we're Gucci. It's Jover. It's Jover. Day 52. Oh, what? It's not Jover? It's hard to tell who was more surprised, us or the bandits on the other side of the door when our mutated friend jumped out jumped out of their hiding spot and came to our aid. They quickly forced the raiders to retreat. Helping the mutant group was a good idea. We hope everything goes well for them, and at least tonight we can sleep without worry. We were able to defend our home this time, but what if they come back? Wow. Dude, we're actually cooking here. We're surviving. Fatigued? Okay, she's hungry. Let's feed her. We're almost certainly the bandits are around. Running to them would be a big mistake. Okay. Didn't utter a single word today. Is very important. Maybe she... Yeah, let's figure out what's going on with her. Dude. Day 53? Oh my gosh. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We didn't have the ladder, but talking... We don't have the ladder, but talking alone seems to be the trick. Where is water when Ted needs it? Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay. Hungry, thirsty. Got you. It's crazy. Yeah, they look nut. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of... Tried to convince us to join something called a Astro Citizen, but we refuse, and he wants supplies, and he says he will reveal some state secret to us if we return. Okay, just give him a soup. Day 54. Oh my gosh. We were generous, so we shared supplies with him, and he tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient. A working space station? What a joke. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated, his brain started playing tricks on him. Yeah. Probably, dude. That's insane. Doesn't sound like the gunfire is good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. I'm not going outside. Twin simply contacted us. Dude, you know what? Just give him the map. We're not going outside. Day 55. We were happy to see them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark, and still a few hours later, scout in the daylight. They said they would have definitely came back again and share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they find a good place. Maybe we could visit them in the camp ready. Ted says that there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Okay. Everyone's just fatigued. Yeah, no thank you, bro, Chacho. All hands on deck. People are on the other side of the door, and they don't seem to be friendly. In fact, they promise to be a painful death at least 17 times already, and not only 1 in 5 minutes since they've arrived. Is Jover. That's it. That's the gameplay. Damn it! We thought the bandits would just kill us, but instead they grabbed Ted and took him away at gunpoint. We hope nothing bad happens to him. Getting something to drink for Mary sounds right. Okay. Wow. 55 days, dude. That's a new record. You perished. Okay. That was W, though. Alright, y'all. I'll catch y'all all later. W stream. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in. If you guys are interested, make sure to go join the Discord if you guys want to. Link is in my bio, or it's on my profile on Twitch if you're still around. But alright, y'all. I'll catch you all later. And yeah, Jack. But yeah, I'll see you guys all later. I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace out. Deuces.